Hello, my name is Inform4W45, but you can call me Name. Today we're going to be talking about Kim Possible, aka the giant gold mine that Disney's sitting on. Just a little backstory for anybody else who hasn't heard of it. Kim Possible was this show from 2002 to 2007 that kind of was the best show that Disney Channel had. It was the longest running Disney Channel animated show before Phineas and Ferb took that over. It was about Kim and her best friend Ron, who had a normal high school life on top of also being a type of mercenary online. They had this great kid named Wade who took in all their missions and gave them gave it to them, and they had a rogues gallery like Dr. Draken and Shigo, Monkey Fist, Duff Killigan. The story started out to be pretty simple, and Kim was kind of a little bit of a brat, but it also got to be at such a high level that they were doing time travel things and doing origins and becoming chosen ones and mystical monkey power and clones and actual take over the world plots. It was cool. It was so popular, in fact, that after a year of it being canceled with 3 seasons, they came out with a movie, and then after that they came out with a 4th season, which finally ended the show. It kind of went through 4 years of high school. It was pretty freaking good. By that time, in 2007, I was pretty content with where Kim and her cast ended up. Everything was tied off with a neat little bow. Everyone was living happily ever after, on their way to a new future. The story was over. It could end. It would continue, but it would end. But then something came around that changed all of that. Disney bought Marvel. The Marvel, the comic company that consistently churns out complicated and concise stories. Marvel, the storytellers that have so many main female characters this year that they hardly know which one to direct you to. Marvel, whose talent could completely convey the original vision that Kim Possible was, but with so much more. Think about it, Kim Possible fans. What if Kim and Ron teamed up with Black Widow and Hawkeye? What if Kim Possible went on to fight the Green Goblin? Or on the flip side, what if Peter Parker went on to fight Dr. Draken? What if Dr. Draken and Dr. Doom had some kind of really weird team-up thing? If it was adapted right and done right, then it would be the best thing ever. Those villains that were introduced in Kim Possible have potential in Marvel. Kim and Ron and Wade have potential in Marvel. There is a S.H.I.E.L.D. in that show, run by a lady with an eye patch. It needs to happen, but it has to be done right. You can't just put the 4 seasons into the Marvel Universe and pretend that it's been there the whole time. They have to start over. They have to tell from the Marvel more sophisticated standpoint, you know, from a children's cartoon, where Kim came from, where she got her abilities, where Wade came from, how they met, things like that that kind of connect it into more of a concise story. Maybe when they tell future storylines, she could be the head of S.H.I.E.L.D. because I know she's the head of some kind of spy organization in her future. In conclusion, I don't see why Marvel hasn't already done this. They've already made a Star Wars comic book right when Disney has Star Wars. They made a comic book about Figment, the pink dragon. Why haven't they made a comic book about... They made a comic book about a theme park. Where's Kim? Where's Kim in all this? I want a Kim. Kim Possible. You know, beep, 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 beep. This was effectively my pitch for Marvel to come to me and ask me to write the Kim Possible Marvel comic book. I'd totally be willing to do it. Just call me, beat me, if you want to reach me. My name is N4M4W45. It was great talking to you guys. Peace in Christ and Imaginon.